It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Tatis waits. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong brings it in, and there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado. 2 out, space is empty. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Towing the slab in today's game, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And there's a ball. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So here's Horner now. The pitch.
Catch out.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even
Horner on the go. Fly ball center field. Merrill on his way over, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
he's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's a base hit. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Game 1 of this Wild Card Series. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Boyd winds and deals.
Inside ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Bogarts. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
On the ground, Horner. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's 1 down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. One down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. The shortstop takes the ball. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Nice grab. On the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now, Matt Shaw. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one lifted to left. Half makes the grab. 1 down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael
Here's a 1-1. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1-1 now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis makes the grab for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Ian Happ up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. One and 2 here. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Line drive. And that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Manny Machado. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs here in game 1 of the wild card series. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Arise on third. Machado on at second with 2 down. Outside low, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swings and misses. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and lifted in the air, Merrill. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Game 1 of this wild card series. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Runner on the go to third, and it stays fair. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. To the plate, and he's out.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go-ahead run on base. Luis Arise stands in. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Wrigley Field, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Dansby. Swanson.
Up the middle, Bogarts fields it cleanly. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And the batter now, Michael Bush. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrill makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away. That one misses. And now 3-2. That one ripped. Coming on his half. He's there to make the catch. 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here comes X to the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Matthew Boyd gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Drew Pomeranz comes on now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he corner.
Glove flip for 1. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 2-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker. All tied up here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitchers in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Pivetta won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Machado zips it across. That's it out. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. And that is that. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. And a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a
Cubs,
new arm for the Cubs, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. That one down the line, and foul ball. And he chases that one. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon preparing to come on if needed. Miller warming up as well. And now it's filled up. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next offering upstairs.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Matt Shaw. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swanson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ron Marinaccio will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1, but they're up 3-2. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now all even up. Hit in the air, right field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Luis Arias digs in now, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play It's pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Thielbar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field. Happ pulls that one down, and that is that. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mason Miller. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Sheets sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Bases empty, one away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swinging a foul out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. The changeup missing. And that's ball 3. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Willie Castro. So 2 down, Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And a count 1-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Mason Miller won't go any further. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Wandy Peralta. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Number 58.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Crow Armstrong coming home. He'll score easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Wandy Peralta out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swanson at second with 2 down. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Aaron Savali.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. They're the batter now, Gavin Sheets. Ball to strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. One strike away from securing game 1. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So the Chicago Cubs off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business. And
on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
(7-3) is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.